Back with you, and thanks for staying on. We're staying with that sewage crisis in eThekwini. I'm joined by the MK party now that says they will be laying criminal charges against the mayor and city manager. 3 of the 4 closed beaches due to high E-coli levels have now been reopened over the weekend. MK party Water and Sanitation Portfolio Committee member Visvin Reddy joins us for more. Visvin, good to have you, and thank you very much for your time. Why the police action when already there are 2 court cases underway? One, judgment is already out, another expected soon.
Thank you, Thabo, and good evening to your listeners. I think, let me make it very clear. As MK Party, we are not here to politic. As you can see, I've heard the previous speaker, they're busy trying to score brownie points over each other, over who went to court first. The bottom line here is that there's too much of talk and too little action. At the moment, thousands of visitors to Durban's beaches, their lives are at risk, not because there's a natural tragedy, but because there's been negligence on the part of the leadership of the city. It is ironical that the DA will choose to go to court when the DA and the ANC is running the city together. They are part of the government of so-called government of national unity. So why didn't they get together and talk to each other? Obviously, that arrangement is not working. As the MK party, we have already lodged a complaint with the South African Human Rights Commission because we believe that this is not just an environmental mismanagement issue. It is a human rights violation. Tomorrow at 10 o'clock, we will be going to the CR Swart Square police station where we'll be laying formal charges against the mayor of the city because he presides over a mayoral committee that comprises of political parties like the IFP and the DA that run the city. We are going to charge him for negligence, failure to act, unlawful pollution of the rivers and environment. Yeah. Thabo, if you are a citizen, a resident in the city, and you are polluting the environment, or if you are a business that's throwing rubbish into the ocean, what will happen to you? Yeah. Will you not be fined? Will you not be charged? So why is it that city officials, those in charge of this city, should not be held accountable, and they too should not be made to pay the price?
I suppose the city will say there is action. It's not inaction. I mean, they're already saying in their court papers, measures are already underway, including the announced 12.5 to 16.5 billion rand over the next decade to improve the sanitation system, which was announced in November.
Thabo, this issue has not started yesterday. The thing is, I am a bit fortunate in that I've been involved with eThekwini municipality for 30 years. I've been on the executive committee of this municipality for 17 years. And let me tell you, this problem is not now. It started in 2021. In 2023, the mayor gave an undertaking that there will be daily E-coli reports that will be presented to the people of Durban and to the visitors. You see, how can you say that the beaches are closed and 2 or 3 days later, you say now the beaches are safe? Do you understand how this whole thing works? You go and do a testing at a particular time in the day, and it might show you it's all clear. A little while later, that water will be infested with E. coli. What is E. coli? E. coli is feces. It's from feces, human feces. And the fact of the matter is it's caused because 10 of the wastewater treatment plants in Durban is actually unlicensed. Okay. That was known from 2022 after the floods that took place. So we have water treatment plants that are dysfunctional, that's allowing raw sewage to get into the oceans. Yeah. That is what is happening here.
Are you calling into question the city's water quality unit? I mean, they are the ones who've been doing the work of testing specific results, and they are the ones who even detected pollution in the 4 beaches and called for them to be closed. So are you questioning their integrity?
Absolutely. In fact, what they're doing now is simply they're trying to do a PR exercise. That's what it is. At the expense of the lives of our people, they're doing a PR exercise. You tell me something. The festive season was not known yesterday. This was known a long time ago. What preparation has eThekwini municipality, or has the mayor even asked for a report to check on the plants, the treatment plants, on their capacity to manage not only the visitors, but the influx of people into the city that's now putting an added burden on the waste treatment plants? Because now you've got more feces that's coming into the system. So there was no report of this requested, nothing presented. How can we then be safe in the city? So what needs to happen now is this mayor needs to be put in jail. And you know, the deputy minister, David Mashlobo, a few years ago, he said that the mayor should be arrested. He said that. But nobody had the balls to take this thing forward. As MK Party, we're not playing. We're not talking. We are charging the mayor, the city manager tomorrow, and we want the police to put them in jail if needs be, because people's lives are put at risk. We're not going to go to court and go all over there while thousands of people are out in the sea. Where is the mayor today?
Yeah.
You get a junior official that comes and reports that it is safe to swim. Why is the mayor not coming out and answering these very pertinent questions? A few years ago, you remember one of the mayors, he took a swim in the beach, and after that he disappeared. The rumors have it that he got sick, and he didn't want to expose the fact that he got sick while swimming in the ocean. Now look at this. Thousands of people are here in Durban, and raw sewage is flowing into that ocean. And we are not here worrying about tourism and worrying about businesses on the beach. What we're concerned about is the safety and the well-being of our people, because our people should come first. That's what the city should do. This should be a caring city that puts the lives of our citizens first. And that's what MK Party wants to ensure in Durban.
Visvin, the stabilization of a failing wastewater infrastructure it requires billions. And the city says we've been more than honest and quite upfront about the financial situation of the city.
Now you go to the AG's report of eThekwini. You'll find that there's billions of rands in wasteful, fruitless expenditure. So there's plenty of money, it's being mismanaged. That's the bottom line. We have a governance failure in eThekwini. At one time in Durban, there were 20,000 housing units that were being built. Durban was the only city in the world that was debt-free. It received various awards. What happened today? Let's accept that the leadership in this city, all these GNU parties that's leading this city, they have failed in governance. They have failed to lead the city effectively and prioritize what is most important for the people of the city. Look at the wastage, 22 million rands in building a statue on the beachfront. Is that acceptable? And if you go into the wastage that this city is currently involved in, I think that this entire municipality, and we're calling for that as MK Party, should be put under administration. The problem is that the person that decides this is an MEC in the KwaZulu-Natal legislature who belongs to a party that has its members sitting in that committee. So obviously they are there to protect political interests. That's what it's all about. And they will very unlikely put eThekwini under administration. Yeah. But that is what needs to happen, because the entire leadership and those parties that sit on the executive committee in eThekwini have failed the people of Durban.
Visvin, appreciate your time. Let's leave with the MK Party Water and Sanitation Portfolio Committee member, the Visvin Reddy, and the